Do It Today Full Audiobook-Style Summary by Darius Foroux. Clean Narration Part 1 and 2. Introduction: The Power of Acting Today. Welcome to Do It Today by Darius Foroux. This book is about one simple but powerful truth: you don't need to wait for the perfect time to change your life, you need to act today. Every moment matters, every choice counts, and every small action builds the foundation for your future. Darius Foroux shares his personal journey with procrastination, the endless cycle of waiting for motivation, waiting for the right conditions, waiting for tomorrow. He explains that the only way to break the pattern is by starting before you feel ready. The message of Do It Today is simple: the quality of your life depends on what you do with your time right now. You are not your job title, not your income, and not your excuses. You are what you do consistently. This book is divided into 3 parts. 1. Overcoming procrastination. 2. Improving productivity. 3. Achieving more meaningful things. Let's begin with the first part, overcoming procrastination. Part 1. Overcoming procrastination. Procrastination is not laziness, it's a mental habit, the act of avoiding discomfort. It's that voice that says, "I'll do it later," when we know we should start now. Darius explains that procrastination often hides behind fear. Fear of failure. Fear of imperfection. Fear of being judged. But fear grows stronger when you wait. Action is the antidote. You don't gain confidence before acting, you gain confidence by acting. Taking responsibility. Most people blame external factors for their inaction: distractions, lack of time, lack of resources. But the author reminds us, progress begins when we accept responsibility for our lives. You can't control everything, but you can always control what you do next. The people who succeed are not the ones with perfect circumstances, they are the ones who choose to take ownership even in imperfect situations. When you stop waiting for motivation and start building momentum, you move from a passive life to an active one. Build systems, not wishes. Motivation is temporary, systems are reliable. The author encourages you to create routines and structures that make progress automatic. For example, journaling daily to track focus, scheduling fixed hours for important work, ending the day by reviewing what you achieved. Small systems produce consistency, consistency produces results. Your life is the sum of your habits, what you repeat you become. Manage attention, not time. Time can't be expanded, but attention can be directed. The difference between busy people and productive people is attention. Busy people react to everything. Productive people choose what deserves focus. Turn off unnecessary notifications. Say no to tasks that add noise but no value. Give your best attention to your highest priorities. Focus determines the quality of your life. Find meaning in what you do. Many people procrastinate not because they are lazy, but because their work feels meaningless. Darius explains that when you connect your tasks to a purpose, even a small one, motivation becomes natural. If you see how your work contributes to growth, learning, or helping others, the resistance fades. Meaningful work creates internal drive. The power of rituals. Rituals give rhythm to your day. A short morning routine can set the tone for productivity. An evening reflection can close the day with clarity. Morning rituals might include planning your top priorities or writing down one thing you want to accomplish before noon. Evening rituals might involve reviewing what went well, what didn't, and preparing for tomorrow. These routines are not just habits, they are reminders of direction. Disconnect to reconnect. Technology is a double-edged sword. The constant flow of notifications, messages, and updates can fragment your focus. The author recommends spending intentional time offline. Silence and solitude help the mind recover from constant input. Disconnection is not withdrawal, it's clarity. It's a way to return to deep work and meaningful thought. Summary of Part 1. Procrastination thrives when you let comfort and fear rule your choices. It loses power when you take responsibility, simplify your systems, and focus on meaningful action. Don't wait for the perfect time, the right time is always now. Part 2. Improving productivity. After learning how to act, the next step is to act effectively. Darius Foroux explains that productivity isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters most. The goal is not to stay busy, it's to stay useful. How smartphones destroy focus. The modern world is full of distractions, and the smartphone is one of the biggest. Studies show that even having a phone nearby can reduce focus. Notifications, endless scrolling, and comparison culture pull us away from real priorities. The author suggests simple changes. Turn off all non-essential notifications. Keep your phone in another room when working. Use it intentionally, not habitually. When you reclaim your attention, you reclaim your productivity. Perfectionism, the hidden enemy. Perfectionism often disguises itself as high standards. But in truth, it's fear in disguise. Perfectionists delay action until everything feels perfect, which means they rarely finish. Darius writes that progress matters more than perfection. Being resourceful is better than being flawless. Accept mistakes as part of learning. The goal is improvement, not perfection. How to read 100 books a year. Darius includes a practical framework for lifelong learning through reading. He suggests 5 principles. 1. Buy books in bulk, create a personal library. 2. Always be reading, use small pockets of time. 3. Read what's relevant, choose books that fit your current stage of life. 4. Read multiple books at once, based on your mood or topic. 5. Retain what you learn, take notes, highlight and apply ideas immediately. Knowledge compounds like interest. The more you read, the more connections your mind makes. Time blocking and energy management. Productivity isn't about endless hours of work, it's about focused hours of effort. Time blocking is a simple but powerful system. Divide your day into blocks dedicated to specific tasks. For example, 8:00 to 10:00 deep work. 10:00 to 11:00 communication. 11:00 to 12:00 learning or reading. When you respect your schedule, you create boundaries that protect your focus. Also, manage energy, not just hours. Work on important things when your mind is sharp, rest when you're drained. Balance work and rest. True productivity includes rest. Working without recovery leads to burnout and poor quality output. Take short breaks during the day. Disconnect fully during weekends or vacations. Rest is not laziness, it's part of the process. As Dale Carnegie once said, rest before you get tired. The real meaning of productivity. Many people confuse busyness with effectiveness. But productivity is not about checking off more boxes. It's about doing work that moves you closer to your purpose. It's about consistent effort on the right things. Ask yourself each day, what's the one thing I can do today that will make the biggest difference? Do that and do it today. Part 3. Achieving more meaningful things. After learning how to beat procrastination and become productive, the final step is to make sure your productivity leads somewhere meaningful. Because being productive without purpose is just efficient busyness. In this section, Darius Foroux explores how to direct your energy toward growth, fulfillment, and long-term success. Embrace uncertainty. Success and uncertainty go hand in hand. It's normal to feel lost or unsure about your direction in life. The author reminds us that not knowing exactly what you want is not failure, it's part of the process. Instead of waiting for perfect clarity, start moving in a general direction that feels right. Action brings clarity. Each step forward reveals the next one. When you stop fearing uncertainty, you begin to grow through it. Know your direction, not your destination. Many people obsess over finding a specific goal or endpoint. But Darius suggests that what matters more is direction, the path that aligns with your values and strengths. You might not know what your dream career looks like yet, but you may know you want to create, teach, or help others. That sense of direction will guide your decisions better than any fixed plan. As your experiences grow, your path will become clearer. Develop universal skills. While exploring direction, it's vital to build skills that are valuable in every situation. The book identifies key universal abilities: self-discipline, communication, persuasion and negotiation, physical strength and mental flexibility. These skills compound over time and give you an advantage, no matter what career or goal you pursue. Improving yourself daily through skill development is one of the best uses of your time today. Set boundaries, leave on time. Darius warns against the trap of glorifying overwork. Working late is not proof of dedication, it's often a sign of poor boundaries. Productivity is about quality, not hours. When you end work on time, you create space for rest, relationships, and creativity, the elements that keep your energy alive. If you're constantly working, you're not living, you're just surviving. Learn to separate work from life, both deserve attention but not at the same time. Consistency is key. Success rarely happens overnight, it grows slowly through steady effort. Even improving by 0.1% every day leads to extraordinary progress over time. Consistency beats intensity. Anyone can work hard for a day, but showing up every day even when motivation is low is what builds mastery. Focus on what you can control, your effort, your attitude, your discipline. Let go of what you can't, other people's opinions, timing, or results. Growth within the comfort zone. Many self-help books say you must always step out of your comfort zone. Darius challenges that. He believes growth can happen within your comfort zone too, if you use it wisely. Your comfort zone is where your strengths live. Instead of abandoning it, expand it gradually. Push your limits from within, one step at a time. Real growth is sustainable growth. Believe to achieve. Belief is not blind optimism, it's practical confidence. When you believe in your ability to improve, you act differently. You make bolder choices, recover faster, and persist longer. Fear will always be there, but belief keeps you moving anyway. If you want to change your life, start by believing that your effort matters. Create rather than compete. A scarcity mindset says there's not enough success to go around. An abundance mindset says there's always room to create something new. Darius urges you to stop competing for what already exists and start creating what doesn't. Innovation and creativity are the real paths to freedom. Competition may motivate you temporarily, but creation fulfills you permanently. Measure life by energy, work, and relationships. The book introduces a new way to evaluate success. Instead of measuring life by money or recognition, measure it by 1. Energy, are you physically and mentally alive each day? 2. Work, are you learning, improving, and creating value? 3. Relationships, are you nurturing people who matter to you? These 3 metrics reflect a balanced and meaningful life. When your energy is high, your work is meaningful, and your relationships are strong, you're living well. Live like you're immortal. This may sound strange, but Darius suggests living as if you have all the time in the world. Not to encourage laziness, but to remove panic. When you act with calm confidence instead of fear of running out of time, you make better choices. You invest in things that last: knowledge, health, love, and purpose. Live steadily, not anxiously. Build a life that matters, one day at a time. The power of compounding. The final lesson is the foundation of everything in this book. Small daily actions add up. Just like compound interest in finance, effort compounds in life. Each small habit, each decision to act today, each bit of progress, they all accumulate into transformation. You don't need to change everything overnight. You just need to take consistent steps in the right direction. That's how ordinary people achieve extraordinary results. Conclusion: do it today. The entire philosophy of this book can be summarized in one line. Do not delay what truly matters. Procrastination steals your time. Distraction steals your attention. Perfectionism steals your progress. The antidote to all 3 is simple: action. When you act today, even in small ways, you reclaim control over your life. You build momentum, you gain clarity, and you grow stronger. Every meaningful goal begins with one decision: to start now. As Darius Foroux reminds us, what you do today determines where you'll be a year, 2 years, and even 10 years from now. So stop waiting. Start doing. Your tomorrow begins with what you do today.